Welcome back to Tech Training Nuggets, the show where we turn complex tech into bite-sized knowledge you can actually use. And today we're diving into something that sounds quite wild, using AI to prompt other AI. That's right, we're talking about meta-prompting. So if you've ever tried to make an image with something like Stable Diffusion, Midjourney or Flux, you know that prompts matter. A simple tweak, like adding words like cinematic lighting or high-resolution concept art, can totally transform your results. But here's the challenge. Writing great prompts is a kind of its own skill. You need creativity and technical awareness of how the model interprets language. That's where large language models like ChatGPT, Claude or Gemini come in. You can actually ask an LLM to write a better prompt for your image model. Let me show you what I mean. For this demonstration, I'm going to use ChatGPT as the large language model, and I'm going to use Stable Diffusion Flux running locally. I'll select the Schnell FP8 model, but it will work with any model. And this is the AI image generator. So the prompt I'm going to use here, straight into the image generation AI, is a robot with the background algorithm symbols, okay? And I'll generate the image. So we can see now the image that was generated, and it's fairly good. It's good quality. It's done what it said, you know, a robot. You could argue whether this is algorithms or not. It's just a set of symbols. But it is what it is. So let's do the same here. So create me a prompt to generate an image in Flux of a robot with a background algorithm symbol. So I've used exactly the same prompt I used. So here we go. So you see it's gone into far much more detail. It gives me the full prompt and some optional extras. So I'm going to take this prompt and I'm going to paste it in, and I'm going to use the optional extras in this case as well. So put this in, and now I will generate again. Okay, and I think you will agree in this case that's quite a nice image. The robot is far more detailed, it's taken all those things into account. Now this won't always be the case, not every prompt works, so sometimes you have to try. But let's go back and let's build upon this. So I'm going to go back to the LLM. I'm going to use the same prompt, create me a prompt, but I'm going to say, give me 3 variations of styles: cyberpunk, utopian, and minimalist. So it's now going to give me 3 prompts all in one hit. We've got the 3 prompts. Let's do the first one. Again, I'm going to take the style tags as well and then generate. So as we requested, it's now given an image of a robot, but now it's applied a cyberpunk style. But let's do the next one. So this one was a utopian style. So again, we'll cut, paste in, and the same again with the style tags, and generate. And let's see how this differs from the first image. And as we requested, this is far more utopian. A nice crisp image. And just to finish off there, let's look at the third one. So this was a minimalist style. Again, cut and paste, and let's take the style tags and generate. And here you can see it's done exactly what we asked. We asked for a minimalist. So it's given us a very basic robot. So you can see just by changing a few words, changes the output considerably. One final thing is, imagine now we got the prompt here for the cyberpunk style, and we quite liked the general output of that, but we wanted to change it slightly. So I can actually now say, now rewrite the cyberpunk prompt to be optimized for realism instead of digital art. So I do this, and it's given us a new set. So I'm going to copy this, So this was that cyberpunk one, but change for realism, and let's generate and see what we get now. So hopefully we're going to get a more realistic image. And here we go. And if we go back here, we can look at all of the images we've been creating. So we can actually go through. Here was one image, another image, another. And you can see just by changing the prompt slightly, we can steer the AI to give us what we need. Thank you for listening, and until next time, keep experimenting, keep learning, and keep building smarter.